And hi, Internet. How's it going out there? What is it, Saturday? Hi, happy Saturday, Internet. Here we are again. We have a really fun one for tonight. And I'm just going to start off by saying, because people have gotten mad at me for this before, if you're coming to this channel for like accurate information, look at me. Why are you coming to this channel for accurate information? Most of the things we say on here are going to be purely speculation and fun. So, with that being said, we have a crazy conspiracy theory that we came up with today, and we'd like to share it with you all. With you all. That was harder than it needed to be.
Hey, Emmett. Aussie True Crime in the building.
What's up, Aussie? What's up, Ellen C? Good to see you.
Ellen. I'll turn my camera on after I smoke this.
So how do
when?
we?
Sorry.
I guess we just start at the beginning. How do we introduce this?
Right. Hey, Tammy sis. All right. Yeah, at the beginning. I guess, like you said, we could pull up that video. I didn't know anything about this person until a couple days ago. So this is interesting and kind of also can help prove a point, I feel like, too. A little.
Well, everything I do is to prove a point. I mean, it's all very thought out and very professional, clearly. No, I guess how many people out there in my chat were familiar with who Oliver Tree is before he suddenly exploded in the sky? Because I don't know. Like, I knew the meme. I knew, like, oh, look at the picture of the funny guy with whatever weird text on it. But I don't know if I have heard any of his music. I might have and not known it was him, but I genuinely can't think of any songs I've heard by him.
Yeah. The only one I really know, and it's because of TikTok, honestly, was that stupid one that gets stuck in my head all the time, that on and on and on one.
See, I can't even. I don't know. But I guess I didn't know who he was until my grandson told me. Yeah, that tracks. He's very much Gen Z, I guess. He's hip with the young people of today.
Hey, Kylie, can we play a clip of that or no? Should I not pull it up?
I'm sure we can. Yeah, we should be fine.
Or I could. Here we go. Maybe if I just put it through the mic. Baby, to control and I'ma feed you to the I'ma gonna I you double faced entendre life goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. You guys know that one? That's the one I knew. Sorry, wasn't trying to play it that long.
No, you're good. I feel like I stumbled across that when I was making edits, like skateboard shorts, and I needed to find little short 1-minute songs. I feel like I probably came across that in the shorts selection.
Yeah. That's how I know it. Yeah.
His videos are different, and he said, don't watch the video, listen to the words. I mean, I can appreciate that. I get that. I'm not even knocking it. I might like some of his music. I just genuinely I knew of him more than I knew who he was until what's it been? I feel bad. I don't know this. I probably should have done more research on that, but it's been like 2 weeks now, a week and a half.
I'm checking.
I like how you're the co-host and you're also the Jamie of the show. I just say stuff and share. It's like I'll make sure you're not lying
June
to the
14th.
people.
at the age of
So,
32, June 14th, 2026.
so 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Man. 32 only. That's pretty young.
Yeah, that's my age. Made it past the 27 club, though, so
Yeah.
good for him.
Oh,
Which,
I love that topic.
yeah, there's a whole other thing there that I thought it was common knowledge. Side tangent, ADD break. Uh, I thought it was common knowledge that like everybody knew um, Kurt Cobain did not do that to himself. I thought that was like I thought we just all kind of knew that, but apparently that's something we need to talk about.
Hell yeah. Um, they are trying to tie his death to the 33 club thing. 33. I
Oh,
think
you can't do that.
he was 33 weeks from turning 33, and there's like a bunch of 33 people are
And
saying.
just make another number.
Hold on.
Would they find a all white vape in his pocket? You can't just come on now.
Oh, they did bring up the all white thing though.
I
They have like
see.
all white cars or something was brought up into it.
Okay, so I guess we're still relatively at the beginning of this. One of the sort of points in my mind about doing this show and doing this topic is modern day conspiracy theorists are just killing conspiracies, man. This is why nobody believed the hippies about MK Ultra, because people just say crazy shit for the sake of saying crazy shit.
Okay, hold on. I found. I found. Um. Okay, okay. Boom. Okay.
There's a big
Okay.
33 theory on Oliver Tree. Do you know that 333 weeks ago, Kobe died the same way Oliver Tree died?
God
333
damn it.
weeks ago.
Exactly. And at least six.
There's a big
Shit.
33 theory on Oliver Tree. Do you know that 333 weeks ago, Kobe died the same
What
way
the
Oliver
fuck?
Tree died?
333
33 weeks ago.
Exactly.
Yes. And on his
Is there a way I can mute it on this?
And at least six people.
I
there's
mean,
a
you
big
can
33
mute the soundbar thing. But also, once again, you can't just do that, man. The 27 Club was already an established thing that, like, maybe could be real if you want to go down that rabbit hole. You guys can't just be like, well, it's 33 now because that suits the narrative of all the modern day conspiracies that people like me worked so hard to build, man. I was getting called crazy in middle school, and people were making fun of me.
I feel that. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Now it's just cool to like cats. Ooh.
333 weeks after Kobe Bryant.
Instagram just reached 3.3 million. Okay.
Oh, yeah, this is where they're trying to show. Oh, yeah, I want to talk about the Pizzagate video too, because a lot of people think that's why he was killed. But
Oh yeah. I forgot he fucking see? That's what I mean. This not to be a dick about it, but like this dude was kind of irrelevant. Like nobody knows who he is or what he did until this happened.
yeah, until he died. Pretty much. Because, yeah, I didn't know who he was. I just knew that song. I didn't know Oliver Tree's name whatsoever until he died.
Yeah, I kind of just in my mind I compartmentalized him with all the like kind of weird cringe music guys that came up during COVID, where it was just like a weird fucking electronic like shit they were making in their room because they were going insane during lockdown, and for some reason that caught on.
Ellen says she didn't either. You don't know about 33 Club? I honestly didn't either. I think that's part of Seafowls' point too.
That's not real because someone just made that shit up.
Children love face painting brings happy thoughts, but face painting can assist with released chemicals. Huh?
Oh, I'm sure this is terrible for me. My eyes hurt when I get done with this. I get grease paint in my mouth and in my teeth. I'm sure this is absolutely terrible for me. Yeah.
But it looks so cool. Ladies, this is the guy's version, okay? The clown version of Beauty is Pain.
I look sick, okay? So that's all that matters. Looking sick is the most important thing.
I mean, after all, it is YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Also, I've seen the science experiment you ladies put on your face for skin care. You're putting like shit that I wouldn't handle without gloves on, just on your face.
Yeah,
Sue the
for
face
real.
paint company. There you go. See, I'm playing the long game.
Right? Looking sick as a ghoul or as sick as an ill?
Yes,
Both.
that's at the viewer's discretion.
Oliver Tree. What do you want to pull up first? What do you...
I mean, I feel like the video that went viral of him talking about leaving his record label
Okay.
is kind of why anybody's talking about this at all. Like, as we're pulling this up, I'm having the thought that I actually kind of wonder if, like, let's say everything happened as it did, except he didn't make a bunch of kind of weird cryptic videos right before he died. Would people be talking about his death like a conspiracy, or would it just be like, oh man, that's really sad?
Sorry, but you are on... Your podcast comes up in like the fourth video when you put Oliver Tree's name in.
This podcast?
Yep.
Nice. It's probably because I did hashtags. But that is cool. At least they're working. That's good.
So you check this.
Dang, thank you, LNC.
There
Whoever
you
gets
are.
5 memberships, tell LNC thank you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Ellen.
I appreciate that.
Thank you for doing that. Supporting seafowls.
Yeah, maybe I can afford to keep this together. It takes a lot to keep this together.
Okay, so we want...
I mean,
this one? Oh, shit.
I think these are all
This is
cuts from the
officially
same
canned.
video.
Yeah?
With Atlantic Records. Behind the scenes has been. I just got word that my album is no longer coming out. Love You Madly, Hate You Badly is officially canceled, and I'm parting ways with Atlantic Records. Behind the scenes has been nothing short of a nightmare. I have no marketing budgets for music videos, no digital ad spend. Nobody really cares in the building, it seems like. I made a lot of money for Atlantic Records, and they don't seem to remember that. I have gotten no support. They forgot to ingest multiple songs into the system, which means the songs didn't come out. I had a Valentine's Day breakout song that didn't even get released because someone forgot to put it in. I don't really understand how that's possible. I've made them tens of millions of dollars, but they don't remember that. So, the music is owned by them. The remainder of the music will not be coming out. I will always continue to make music. Thank you for everyone who's supported me. I can't wait to release more music at some point at a later time, but for now, there is nothing on the horizon. I'm so sorry, and I love you guys. Thank you. I just got word that my album.
So that's called being signed to a record label. That's he's making it out like it's this crazy fucking, oh my god, they wouldn't help me. Like, that's being signed to a record label, sir. I don't know how this is shocking.
Yeah, not putting his music out. He's more mad that like they don't want his music, I guess, anymore.
Well, yeah, he's mad that it's crazy to, I don't know. I guess when you've done it a certain way for so long, things become normal. But I even heard Sid Wilson from Slipknot recently. Slipknot's free agents now. Their contract with, I forget what label they're on, but their contract is up. So they're like doing their own thing now. And they're working on a new album. And in this interview, Sid Wilson was like, yeah, man, like it's a lot different because now we go to the studio and like we don't have the label to foot the bill. So like, that's on us. And I was like, what? Sid Wilson, do you not understand how studio time works? Like, what? But I guess if you've come up with the label behind you the whole time, being like, it's okay, daddy will pay for everything. Like, that's, yeah, okay, sure.
Hi, sissy. Good to see ya.
To put out, I can do this. I always forget I can do this. To put out a conspiracy theory out there about how he made those videos to hype up his name and see what happened when he died. So his death was faked so he can live away from Atlantic Records. I mean, this definitely felt like a marketing scheme, like a PR thing. Like, oh no, look at me. I'm parting way with the labels. Everybody pay attention to my new music.
Yeah, I pretty much thought that, okay, this guy I don't know died in a helicopter accident. Like, that's shitty. And then, you know, he was in everyone's feed, of course, pushing it. And so I started watching videos, and then I'm like, I don't think that he's dead, but I also don't think that like they MJ'd him or something like that. But maybe because what got me is all of a sudden his YouTube page is posting, and if he's dead, it's not him posting, right? But they got the login to his YouTubes, and they're posting.
Like, based on what he just said about, oh, the label owns all the music, they likely own his YouTube channel too.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, say what you will about that. People get mad at that, but you got to remember it's the artist who signs away those rights. So, like, yeah, the label's completely taking advantage of him, but also he signed that. So, I feel bad when artists get screwed like that, but like, just don't sign terrible contracts, you know?
Right at this point, like, people should know to have their attorneys go over the contracts or something. Like, don't just sign shit anymore. But I mean, most people don't care. They want the fame. They want.
It would also, I'm sure, be very hard to turn down. Let's say $10 million for 6 albums. Like, yeah, god damn it. But then the fine print to all of that is also, we own your soul for eternity. It's like, well, I'll take my chances and just make 6 albums and see how they do.
And I guess he wasn't doing well from the stuff that we've seen. And you said that Antarctica, which we'll get there, but his documentary he tried to put out kind of bombed too. So he was like kind of not in the best place before this helicopter accident. Hey, Chocolate, I see you. And Last Creeker, OT Last Creeker, kind of goes to one of our points anyways, is most of us didn't really know who the hell he was till his death.
Well, right. Like, I personally haven't talked to anyone who can actually, like, name an album or any of his songs or anything. Again, I didn't know about the Antarctica documentary thing until recently when this all happened. Like, I'm not saying I'm
Same.
the arbiter of pop culture, but I spend a lot of time on weird YouTube channels. I feel like that's something I would have came across.
Right. And what's weird is I do look up Antarctica stuff and alien stuff, and I had never been fed his videos before. Include like
But
they are Holly weird. Well, yes, but
well, that Holly Weird is Holly Weird, yes, but I am finding that it's not what people think it is, man. It's weird, but it's really not what people think it is. Which is also why, like, if you want to talk about somebody like Michael Jackson, oh my god, I said the thing. Everybody have a fit about it on the internet. If you want to talk about somebody like Michael Jackson, I can see you being taken out for that music catalog. Like, that's arguably a priceless music catalog. I can see them taking out Michael Jackson. A random dude who was like popular with Gen Z that would have faded out in a few years.
Yeah.
What's the point? That machine is way more worried about like fucking Nirvana's legacy and Michael Jackson's legacy and like things they're gonna make hundreds of millions on.
yeah. I can't.
Oh, he's into racing BMX? That's cool. See, I like that. I'm not here to just trash this dude, but this whole thing is strange.
What he began producing skits and music and drawings as early as 5. We ain't never heard of this kid
Whoa.
or this guy. Like, what? Where has he been this whole time?
I also started skateboarding when I was 5. I didn't put out a real video until I was like 17. I get what you're doing here, but I feel like he was 5 once, and then he got older and just was still being creative.
Yeah. Oh, he was a DJ in his teenage years too? Nice.
That's why I assumed he was like EDM-y electronic type music.
I ain't never heard of that DJ, and I do watch some of those.
Crife. Huh. Okay.
Splitting Branches. R&S Records. Just under Tree. Oh, so he... Okay. So Tree didn't work, so then he come back as Oliver Tree?
Okay.
Splitting Branches.
People have stage names. That's fair. But yeah, I definitely didn't hear about his early DJ work.
Me either. He created the Oliver Tree Project, which included producing, directing, acting, touring, filmmaking, and songwriting. What?
And how? See, this is where I get confused because we looked up a little bit of stuff for this show. Obviously, I'm not going in completely blind, but it says he's like this prolific, like director and producer and music videos, and like he kind of had his fingers in every part of the industry. But then he's so shocked that like my record label is treating me like shit. It's like that doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand that part. Like, if you're in the industry, you know how this machine works. If you choose to be a part of it, fine, but you know how this works.
I said, what did Oliver Tree produce. It
Oh
says
no.
it says an olive tree produces olives.
Oh, see, the show's
So,
educational.
like even Google is like, who?
Yeah, I, something like that happened to me. I was trying to Google something earlier, and Google straight up came back with, "I don't know what the fuck." Uh,
Damn.
anyway, so he signed to Atlantic in 2017. Okay.
His first viral hit song, Alien Boy. Let me find that quick. Do we know this song? Viral, Alien Boy, Oliver Tree.
I bet it's not as good as Corpse Boy, but that's probably just my personal take.
Okay, hold on. Damn ads. Okay.
Hi, Eve.
Hey, Eve. I don't know this.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, that was his first viral hit that I didn't know nothing about till right now.
I mean, I get it. I guess I've been to a rave. I get it, but
Just one?
okay. Well, one or two. I definitely didn't used to go to the gorge every year for Base Canyon.
Maybe you guys, I just don't know if you guys can see it very well. Okay, where were we?
He hit 15 on Billboard 200 and reached number 1 on Billboard's top rock albums. Nice. Okay, so basically he signed in 2017 and had a few viral songs, and that kind of jump started his career.
Yeah.
Pretty much all I'm getting from that.
Oh, also award at the Brit Awards in 2024 for Miss You.
That the British are very into weird basement electronic music. That yeah, okay.
He never stopped reinventing himself. Ooh. That's a word right there.
Almost like he could come back as another guy at any time.
Hey.
Do you see what we're insinuating yet?
Ugly is beautiful. Okay, wait. Love you madly, hate you badly. I don't know any of his shit.
Okay, yeah, so that's the one he's saying. Love you madly, hate you badly isn't going to come out because Atlantic Records is dicks.
Oh, yep, that is, yep. Where he removed the fake personas.
I don't know why I said Atlantic Records like that, but I get passionate about Oliver Tree, I guess.
In 2026, where he removed the fake personas and decided to show the world his true self for his final album.
Did he?
Interesting.
Almost like he was tired of having to put on this facade for a living and wants to just hang out at a ranch in Montana somewhere.
Right? Ding, ding, ding.
Much like his best friend, Jeffree Star, which I'm sure is a fact.
Or like Alaska or, yeah, Wyoming.
Alaska would be cool. We were just talking about that.
I mean, he did live. He did what?
You know how hard it is to be this pale? Dude, night all the time would be perfect.
Oh man. Oh, you just remind me of the 30 Days a Night. That's a good movie.
Filmed in
But
Alaska, I think.
yeah. And
As far as I'm aware.
he lived for a year in Antarctica right before this.
Also a place where days are probably nighttime all the time. I don't know much about Antarctica.
It's cold like Alaska, but I guess Alaska would be nice this time
That
of year.
one, Antarctica is where the penguins are, I think. They're
Yeah.
only on one. They're either north or south. Like I said
can
at the
look
top
it
of the
up.
show, if you're looking at me going, that's a guy I'm going to get my information from, that says more about you.
Ooh, okay. He had a deep curiosity about the world and wanted to experience every country and every culture. So he could really, over the past 2 years, was a global citizen visiting over 100 countries, eating local cuisine, connecting with locals and all kinds. So he could live anywhere.
Such an asshole. Yeah, because his label paid for it. But I mean, that is a good point. He's kind of vaguely familiar with everywhere. Like, kind of like, I bet you could drop, I don't know, Keith Richards kind of anywhere on the planet, and you'd be like, okay, I at least sort of know, like, the country.
He went to the Middle East and sailed in Antarctica.
Sick.
Became honorary, wait, how you say that? Maasai tribe chief?
Maasai, yeah, Maasai. Why? Okay.
Tanzania.
Sick.
So
Like, I'm into a lot of the things he did. That's cool. I don't know. I guess, I don't know. Why does anyone do anything?
destiny is all. Philip said no.
Yes.
Maybe.
I don't know what you're saying no about, but yes.
He was more than a musician. He was a true artist in every sense of the word.
Right. Except for the sense where you do it on your own for the love of the game and not because the label is paying for it.
Yeah.
Huh?
The label who fucked him over so badly. His extremely epic art grant for baby geniuses. He wanted all of his money to go into funding. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where I hear some people think that, the industry took him out because they want to take his money. He wanted all his money to go into his funding and other aspiring artists in all facets: music, film, installation, performance, and art projects.
So people are basically insinuating that the label is going to want to take this fund now that technically they own his rights.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I would hope that wouldn't happen. What was it? The Super Awesome Baby Genius Fund sounds sick. I would love to donate to that.
Well, why the baby genius fund though? Does
Well,
that tie in with his Pizzagate shit?
I assume because his backstory is that he started being an artist when he was 5, so we have to highlight the ingenious children like he was.
True. That makes sense. Okay. Insta debunked. Okay, here we go. He cared so deeply about spreading art, joy, laughter, and love into the world. He blended his characters seamlessly. He blended his characters, okay, with his authentic self, which left the audience often wondering what is real or a prank. Duh!
I'm just saying, Vince McMahon did this bit in the early 2000s, and we all watched Vince McMahon get into the back of his limo, and it exploded.
It blowed up. Yeah.
And then the problem is Chris Benoit happened in real life, like literally that night. So that kind of fucked up his whole fake death storyline. But like Vince McMahon also did this.
Damn. He
Right?
found beauty in the ordinary and would constantly preach his ugly is beautiful mantra on and off stage. He wanted everyone to feel like they had a place to be themselves under the absurdist humor and outlandish stunts. Stunts, you don't say. He wanted to create an inclusive environment where everyone belonged and could realize their true potential. How sweet.
I genuinely back all of that. Like, that is actually really cool if that's what he was about.
Right? Oliver was a creative force of nature, a true alien boy among human beings. His imagination was boundless, his laugh was contagious, and his creativity and ideas were prolific. He is survived by his parents, Jesse and Christine Nickel of Santa Cruz, brother Jessup, Zoe, grandmothers, Anne. Okay, all these people he's survived by.
Okay, he has a family, right?
That's a whole list of people. Okay.
Yeah, well, you gotta list his like all his cousins and shit in the.
Yeah.
I get like mom and dad, brother and sister, maybe like grandma he was close to, but what is 30 people like?
Tammy says, "What is our theory in what happened?" He says, as well as many others who touched his project. Wait. As many others who touched his project and helped him execute his vision, who are too innumerable to be named. Some words I can say in my head but not say with my mouth. It sucks.
Right? I know. Someone accused me of scripting my videos one time, and the reason I look off to the side is because I'm reading a script. Have you seen me? There's a reason Cher is reading right now. Have you seen me try to read?
We'll leave you with a quote which Oliver said at almost every show he performed at his mantra to the world. No matter how strange you think you look, no matter how ugly you feel, you are beautiful.
It's a weird thing to say.
A celebration of his life and memorial service will be held at the UCSC. They can't do that to me. I'm like a touch of dyslexic. The Quarry Amphitheater. How do you say that?
Amphitheater?
Amphitheater on July 25th. So they're waiting like over a month, like 6 weeks for the funeral?
Yeah, because that's... I'm sorry if I sound like a dick right now, but yeah, because that's the date the venue had available. They're going to the Quarry Amphitheater, so like they couldn't just do it on any old Saturday.
Right. Due to limited space for family and friends, this event will also be streamed live. And you know it's going to be monetized. Super chats.
And like maybe he didn't have a problem with that. Maybe he was like, fuck it, live stream my funeral. Like I'm not even necessarily against that, but it is kind of like, okay. Or you could just like have a funeral for his, I'm sure, grieving parents. Like, seems like they're sad, you know?
It's giving.
Also,
he wants to see what people say at his own funeral.
Yeah, it kind of is. And also, there's 5 other people that lost their lives in this helicopter crash. Is it not kind of distasteful to be like, sorry, other families, but look at our funeral?
You know what? I didn't even think of that. That is such a good point. Holy shit.
Yeah, no one's talking about the fact that there's 5 other people that went down. You know.
Wow.
Just RIP to them. Sorry to their families as well, you know.
That's terrible. And so donations, the family requests donations be made to Oliver Tree's extremely epic art grant for baby geniuses. Oliver's vision is to support and encourage young artists to follow their dreams. Now, I don't know, like, so do you think he was, like, broke, or do you think he left? Because he said when he died, he wasn't doing nothing for his kids. But I don't know he had kids, but...
Most artists are absolutely broke. The label has all of the money. The label owns your house. The label owns your car. The label, You, as the artist, are broke. The label pays for all your shit, and then when your contract is up or whatever, they go, cool, good luck with your mortgage. That's kind of how they get you. Like, oh yeah, we'll pay for all your shit. You'll live for free, but also you'll make no money on your music. So when this is over, it's not over.
Yeah. Damn. Well,
And I don't know that that's the case for him, but like that's usually how that goes. Michael Jackson's
Yeah.
family didn't get any of his money. So just there's that.
yeah, I know Paris is still fighting for it or something.
Yeah, like I don't want to keep bringing this back to Michael Jackson, but that's a pretty good. That's one of the cases where I believe somebody was like, "Oh, we got to get rid of him. He's worth way too much money."
Said that he left behind an estimated net worth of $4 million.
See, that's
I don't-
not a lot. Like that's
Not for
I
what you
would
think.
if I had $4 million, I would just have infinite money. But like when for somebody on that level, that's not a lot.
No. Because I know, yeah, he'd spend through that with how he's made his lifestyle pretty quickly. If he was alive.
Well, think about in that last video snip we watched from his. I'm not even sure that that was his very last video, but the video where he's talking about leaving the label, he even said, like, oh, I've made the label tens of millions of dollars, yet he's worth $4. It kind of shows you the ratio there.
Right? Fuck the whole world was his
wonder if
last
he-
video.
Did you want to name it that, or did you want to name it Fuck the World, but you can't because ICP did that in the 90s?
Oh,
It's the same
yeah.
thing with one word.
Yep. Well, what the heck? Hold up, wait a minute.
Oh, it's a Subtronics remix? Nice. See, I know who Subtronics is. So, like, it's not like I'm out of touch with this realm of music. This is I've heard 3 beats. This is a Subtronics remix.
Ooh.
I talk
Try
so
not
much
to get
shit, and then I
copyright.
love it.
Sorry.
I know, right?
Hey,
No,
Ronnie.
What's up, Ronnie? No, I'm just.
I can't live without you. Oh, that was a nice ending.
Well, fuck the world, but also like I'm a sensitive romantic guy. I get it. Yeah, I get where you're going for. Like I'll stab you, but also like I'm sensitive, I'll stab you, but like I'll also get my feelings hurt.
What else? Like, okay, so this one. Oh, there's baby Oliver.
Same haircut.
Same haircut.
Just never did anything else.
Oh my gosh.
Well, of course he got to be at Monster Jam because he was signed to the label. Fucking the Taj Mahal, I guess.
Yeah.
Or one of the like 17 temples that looks like that in LA. Could be either one.
Are you serious? Really? Do they have those that look like that in LA?
if you walk up to
So
like
pretty.
the very top, it's called Mount Hollywood. It's a fucking hill, let's be honest. But if you walk up to the top of it, you overlook like the valley, and right on the bluff, like outlook place, there's a building that basically looks like that. I don't think it's that one, but it looks like that.
I think you would have a killer live if you just like live went around certain areas.
I've talked about that with Eli as well, just doing like IRL streamer stuff. But then it like
Oh yeah.
I'm just another douche in LA doing IRL streamer stuff.
But do it in your with your
Like
clown
I
face.
get annoyed when I'm at the skate park and someone's like, "No, what's up, chat? Fucking." I don't know how I feel about doing it. Like,
Well, you don't have to do it all the time. Just once in a while.
no, it would be fun. Just
But do it in your
random.
clown face though.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's not even the weird part about it. Like showing up to fucking Venice Beach like this, everyone's like, "Yeah, that's a guy that's at Venice Beach. That's what we do here." Nice. Trash bag fashion. Trash bag chic, if you will.
And can I say, he looks completely like different. Like if you
Well-
don't see his stupid hair, you don't know it's him. So
Wasn't that kind of part of his thing? Is like he was always doing something else. He's always reinventing himself.
yeah, so he could blend in good. Like if he cuts this stupid haircut off and his mustache and shit. Look at the drive. Why is this guy giving bombastic side eye right there? What the hell?
Well, because he's the real chief, and he's like, the fuck is this white guy doing? You're so lucky you gave us like 4 cows.
They're probably like cannibals.
I mean, sometimes there's a drought. You got to do what you got to do. Africa is a hard place to be. Nice.
Right?
I assume we're going for a Russian thing here.
I mean, dude could be anywhere. Anywhere.
We're vaguely this. When we started this podcast, I was like, man, everyone's gonna think we're fucking idiots. But like, we're playing Where's Waldo with this guy.
Right?
So we kind of just confirmed our own conspiracy theory here. He's hiding somewhere in the world because he didn't want to be an artist anymore.
Yeah, he was tired of it. He was tired of keeping up all the characters. He said it himself, which I would too.
I was joking earlier, but like, I get it. I've committed to this. And then when we go live, I'm like, okay, I gotta fucking do the face paint thing now. Like, all right, I committed to the bit. See, that's a guy who gets it. You're committed to the bit, sir. That's the guy who's like, if I ever want to stop doing this, I just have to get out of the public eye.
For real. Oh, Antarctica.
With Mayan pyramids in the background.
Oh.
Africans don't fuck with alien. Okay, there's a theory, and I don't know if this is true at all, and I'm a white guy, so I'm not allowed to talk about this. There's a theory that black people don't get abducted by aliens.
I don't know if that's true. I feel like I haven't seen any black people talk about it though.
Granted, I listen to like exclusively comedy / conspiracy podcasts, but I was listening to a podcast, and I think it was it Darnell Williams, maybe? It was one of the more well-known black stand-up comedians, and he went into a whole bit about like, oh no, man, fucking black people don't get abducted, dog. Like, we ain't about that shit.
Rasta. Africans don't fuck with aliens, so I don't know. Okay.
Also, not true. Africans love Mexican chicks. Let's be honest.
Wait, what?
They don't fuck with aliens. What? Every alien I know is Mexican, so. I live in Southern California. That's an illegal immigrant joke.
Oh! Pretty much because we are not afraid of them.
That's basically what Darnell was saying. He's like, yeah, man, we just don't. That shit doesn't happen to us. That's a white people thing.
He sure rocks that bob. Look at him looking like Fork what?
Oh, he does. That's unfortunate. And he's short. Damn. Poor guy.
Oh, there.
See? Now he's young
See?
Pitbull? What are we going for
Yeah,
here?
Pitbull. He would just look like an average dude if he would shave that mustache too.
That's a Buddhist monk.
Yeah. And that is... Ugh. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay. I get it. No, it's deep and it's about world suffering. I get it. That's just him and KSI. That's just a good time.
Yeah. Taking family photos. Huh.
See? I took stepladder. See? I told you. Okay. I don't know. He was hanging out with Post Malone. This might be an assassination.
Oh, shit.
In a Stone Cold Steve Austin t-shirt.
I was just gonna
like,
say, too.
You know, I talked about Vince McMahon earlier. Everything's connected. What is happening here?
Well,
Yeah,
you could say
full-
he's falling out of the sky on something.
You could say it's a metaphor for why we should all be vegan.
He really liked monster trucks. Holy shit.
Well, to be fair, I really like monster trucks as well.
Oh, same.
Big truck, crush car, yeah. Oh,
Guy
that's Violent J. That's him and Violent J with no paint on.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of conspiracy theories, there's an
That's-
actual conspiracy theory that Guy Fieri and Violent J are the same guy.
I
Ever seen them in the same
can't
room
unsee
together?
it now. No.
Yeah. There's like a real conspiracy theory. People think Violent J is Guy Fieri.
We have to talk about that.
That, before you scrolled down a little bit, that was almost gonna get us kicked off YouTube. That's not a. Huh, we're gonna get flagged.
Should I click on it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I thought this was that other website that Eli can't go on. What is happening? By the way, don't sue me. There's a disclaimer up there.
Right.
I said immediately, this is going to be us fucking around. Hope you enjoy it.
And I'm international, so that's
Yeah,
how
and you
it
just
works,
can't
right?
sue people from Canada.
Yeah. And sis, you asked earlier what we thought happened, and I think that he is staged his own death to just live a more quiet, reserved life because he felt like nobody cared about him anyway.
Or, as we've been doing this show, I still think publicity stunt. Publicity stunt
Yeah.
to reinvent
You think
himself.
he could come out and
he's
say
gonna come
something?
back as like, what's a more fancy, like how William is what Bill's real name? What's like Oliver? He's gonna be all fancy and drop like a 1980s love ballad.
Oh, he'll come back as a whole different singer that we
Yeah,
want to
he's gonna
sing
come
with
back
someone
as
new.
he's gonna what's fucking Garth Brooks' emo alter ego?
Oh,
He's gonna
yeah.
come back as fucking Chris Gaine.
Chris.
I think that's his name.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But yeah, I definitely don't believe that the label killed him. Conspiracy Brain is really going, this may have been a fake your own death to get out of the limelight situation, and he legitimately just wants to go like live on a ranch somewhere and never interact with society again, which I respect. Or
What? Well, there's no real fancier name for Oliver, but he could come back as Ollie or Null. What?
why is that? So you combine those two and you get Nolly. Why are we not just calling people named Oliver Nolly? That's sick, and I'm doing that now.
Yeah, Ollie or Ollie.
Or as we're having this conversation, see now Conspiracy Brain is just fully going. Or the label said, okay, you want to leave? Well, you're not allowed to be famous anymore, so we're going to make you disappear, and then you can just go be in witness protection or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Could be. There we were.
Nice. I don't know what's happening, but I enjoy it.
What? Cowboy tears. Okay.
Ooh. He comes back as Italian and he's Revillo.
Oh. Oh.
Right?
My label won't let me. So 4 years ago, my label won't let me release my first single from my new album until it has 100K pre-saves. Pre-save it at the link below so I never have to post Life Goes On again.
I don't know if that. I feel like that's a marketing ploy to say, hey, pre-save my single.
Yeah.
I feel like they were going to release it.
This Bollywood is crazy, Rasta.
Dude, he comes back black. That would be amazing.
2001, The Birth of a Scooter God. Nice.
You are a scooter kid, aren't you? And nobody hit you for it.
This is nostalgic right here. Holy shit, I'm just like looking.
No, it is, though. That's very reminiscent of A Christmas Morning in like 98. Is that Trippy Red and Trippy Red also?
Yeah, I was going to say that. I don't know why I was thinking Will I Am, but like skinnier.
Absolutely Will I Am, for sure. Trippy Red, Oliver Tree, and Will I Am just hanging out as they do.
Stop. Well, looked like it for a second.
What is Will I Am? I guess he's still alive. I haven't heard that name in 10 years.
I am old. Huh. Well, that's weird.
Right. It's a metaphor about climate change.
He put a dick on his chin.
Well, a metaphor.
Okay.
It's a metaphor for the music industry.
Yeah, for real. He looks like Dumb and Dumber. There you go.
I think that was part of his dick, but yeah, I get like, oh, I'm a contrarian, I'm edgy, look at me, I'm so weird, but like, I don't understand the aesthetic, I guess. I don't understand what they're going for. I also don't understand. It seems to be a recurring theme here in this guy's career where he's like, my label won't help me. Please support my album or whatever.
Right. Hi, Emily. You're new here. Welcome.
Nice, welcome. Kind of a weird one to come in on, but you know what? We sort of threw the show together like 6 hours ago, and now we're here.
Huh. Oh, did you text her?
Yeah, set them on my way.
Okay. Forgot that one of the kids was off work at 10 minutes ago.
Whoops.
Pre-save my new song. All right.
I will. That looks like an enjoyable time. He looks like he's having a lot of fun.
Right. So wherever he is now, he's gay.
Was he not?
Was he?
I don't know.
Oh. I don't know either.
Feels like it'd be part of his thing. Nuts on his chin, you know?
So that actually doesn't look like him right there.
It is pretty different. Blonde hair, different mustache. Like, it really would not be that hard. This guy, this feels mean, but he's got like a very, what would you call that? Generic face. Like, you could just give him different facial accessories and it would look like a different guy.
I guess it means the industries are dickheads. Yes, Tammy. Tammy texted and's like, does it look like he's wearing wigs? But,
Well, I'm pretty sure the bowl cut mullet thing he was rocking was legit, but it does look like he did a lot of costumes. Which, again, like, if people think I'm just knocking on this dude, like, yeah, I do a lot of costumes too. I'm not even saying that to be a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, that seems like it was part of his act here.
yeah. Does he... I don't know. He kind of looks empty inside here. To me.
Yeah, well, he's a musical artist that's signed to a label. That's, like, immediately you give them your soul, and then you're debt-free, and then you start paying them back.
Oh.
Usually in the form of a firstborn child.
Right?
And several virgin souls, which it's up to you to get that, and they don't really care how you do it, but that's what they're looking for.
Can't deal with the China bangs. He should have left that wig in China, just saying.
Is it, or is that Russia?
That one's Russia, but there's a few he's got the China bangs going.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, this dude is...
Quite the chameleon, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
Like that movie Master of Disguise.
Yeah. No, it's my birthday and I'll cry cowboy tears if I want to.
I mean...
Not him wearing a mask.
Not him insinuating he's going to get facial reconstructive surgery so that when he fakes his own death later and comes back...
Bingo.
Mongolian?
We solved it. We know it. Mongolian is crazy.
Right?
Damn.
See, because only his eyes are uncovered. Because only he can see through the Matrix.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. There goes with
Everybody
the
else.
dick chin again.
Well, that one's pretty straightforward. I think we all know what that means. He enjoys penis.
Scooter boy. He
What
is
is
making
that?
me.
Whatever he's holding on to.
Yeah.
What is riding the scooter?
It's him. It's just a big plastic him. With a little plastic him right there. There's 3 of him. So that could be... What does that mean? Tell us, Sea Fowls. What could 3 of him in one picture mean?
He's a narcissist. He's
Yeah.
in love with himself.
I was going to say that, but I thought that'd be the easy go-to. But yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes, what is that? Occam's razor? Sometimes the easiest answer is just the answer. It's almost like you want to ask who hurt you as a child. Well, he's an artist, so there's lots of trauma.
Wait, what? 5 years ago, although I'm retired from music, I've still been hard at work pursuing my career in professional modeling.
That's got to be a troll. I feel
Yeah.
like that was him.
But oh my gosh.
Going back to Where's Waldo?
There's that picture again. Oh my gosh. Look at him clean shaven. Yeah, Chameleon is right. The way you look has nothing to do with it. Thank you for making this happen. P.S. I can't wait for you to hear the other crazy music I recorded before my retirement. He's... What? Huh. Another mini documentary in Australia. Oh, that's where he's hiding. It's Australia.
Honestly, that'd be a good place to go.
Yeah.
A, Australia is the shit. B, I feel like you could kind of, like... Maybe I'm not the guy to be talking about this, because I don't know how big his fan base was, but I feel like if you're not that well known, you could kind of go to Australia and just blend in as like another white guy that moved to Australia.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I saw that. The one where he's in front of the flames. Actually, that's the picture I used for this thumbnail. He's doing the triangle, the Illuminati triangle in the background.
Yeah.
I feel like record labels are doing that at this point. I feel like that's such a known thing. People are like, "Oh, put a triangle in there."
Yeah. I mean, people give me shit all the time for my profile picture doing this, and I knew exactly that people were going to take it and run with it, and they've dragged me for a few things that I've done.
Oh
with
yeah,
just my poses.
Forgot you can't do that.
Yeah. What's that mean, Casey? What's this?
Well, he's the Messiah. And God loves weed. He's hitting a bong over there, too, at the same time as being the Messiah. So clearly that means that keep thy plants as thy medicine.
You just made me get ginger ale up my nose.
Well.
I'm going to sneeze. Oh, man.
Nice. Appropriating black culture. Hell yeah.
The perfect bowl cut. Not all heroes wear capes. No, they got that 80s hair. You know she smokes a carton a day, not even a pack, a fucking carton.
But they're Virginia Slims.
Yeah, so it's okay.
So they're like not real cigarettes?
Yeah, just cartons, like just piled high of Diet Coke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her favorite brand of cigarettes is just more cigarettes.
Yeah. Her purse is the Marlboro bag that you get when you send in your fucking tabs from your cigarettes.
Yeah. Except for it's just made out of cigarette filters.
Huh.
Interesting.
There's the triangle again.
Well, Steven Spielberg, Jesus. Stephen King is the devil.
This fucking guy.
I think Oliver Tree was keeping Supercuts open, is my theory. They're probably going to go out of business. Ooh, conspiracy against big hair trying to take out supercuts?
Okay, I was just seeing if he was bitching about, they're
So
holding
his-
back my music.
But his debut album, did I read that right? His debut album debuted at #1 or got to #1?
Yep. Huh.
Okay. See, this feels to me like a classic case of the label saw his time coming to an end. Like, obviously, at one point they were backing him if he got to #1 on Billboard or whatever that was saying.
I caught on fire 3 different times making my new music video for I'm Gone, which happens to be 3 minutes 33 seconds long.
Oh, God damn it. Stop ruining conspiracy theorists. I worked hard for this.
That's why he's gone.
Well, forever long.
Forever long,
Ooh.
he's gone.
It's coming from a guy who recently watched JCW did a fire spot, which is debatable. You probably shouldn't do that, but essentially what happened is they dumped way too much Bacardi on a table and lit it on fire. And then when they put a guy through it, all the flaming Bacardi soaked into his shirt and he was just on fire.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so that wasn't supposed to happen.
I'm a bitch, Meredith Brooks. Man. Oh, man. That is so good.
I actually think that's,
Used to be my fucking jam.
I actually think that's right.
Well, it's on my playlist. I could pop that up real quick. Shut up. Wait, it probably does sound like that. I was thinking of like Pink, but
no.
I'm a 2000s girl.
All their songs were about.
Yeah.
I'm a girl. I'm Christina Aguilera in a boxing ring for no fucking apparent reason.
Hey, she was getting dirty.
That's not even... Then go be a mechanic or something. That's not even how you get dirty.
Wait, was that the song? If it is, I'm gonna die right now.
I think so.
I hate myself.
Because I feel like they were, like, her shirt was all stained and, like, she was dirty for some reason, but in the middle of a boxing ring where I've never encountered sand. I don't know.
Yes, it is. Ridiculous. I'm fucking old.
I know, right? I say things and people are like, who? I'm like, what? God damn it.
Shut up, you're still way young.
Crazy, right? And I still get like, why do you listen to fucking the Eagles? I'm like, I don't know, trauma?
The Eagles? The flock of seagulls?
Sometimes.
Yeah. So, the Love You Madly, Hate You Badly is the album he couldn't get out?
That's what he said. He said the label owns that album and that music's canceled now, or not canceled, but not coming out now.
Death Ray, I wonder what that's about. Deep End, Joyride, Crazy, Someone, Halo, Flowers, How It Ends. Oh.
Huh.
Oh, fuck. What did I just do? Fuck.
Back on the I think you're in a playlist right now. Yeah.
Okay, how it ends.
Don't do what I think you're gonna do.
What? What?
Don't disrespect Chester. Don't disrespect Chester like this.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, more. All right, you're fine. We're cool. I just, once again, in the end, here's the end. I was like, don't do that.
I would never guessed how this is how it ends.
Well, I mean, in all likelihood, a touring artist does fly a lot more than like the average guy. So, I mean,
True.
really can't believe it. I don't. It's not bad. Not necessarily my taste, but it's not bad.
Yeah, I like some of it, but the real you showed somebody I don't know, but I'm just scared to die. Say what?
Why is that?
Scared to die alone. Well, he didn't. Sorry.
There are a few other people there.
Sorry.
That's
That's
terrible.
terrible. Oh, man. Ooh.
Ah, breakup song. Gotcha. That actually, I could have picked up on that from context clues.
Hey. Don't watch the video, listen to the words. Oh, yeah.
It's not a video, it's a still frame of you in love in steampunk? Steampunk love? Steampunks need love too? I guess the label just had enough of his trauma response. I mean,
What, how many views did that have? How many, where does it show?
oh yeah, what? Yeah, click. 300K views. Which again is like not. I would be hyped on 300K views on this podcast, but like that's not huge numbers.
Right. No, not for someone with, what, 10 million?
Tens of, well, also the label.
9.5 almost.
To be fair, the label does just kind of like, oh, now we're gonna add another random fee for your merch because, like, they do super milk everything. But I guess for as much as people, this is like one of the hottest things on the internet right now. Yet it doesn't seem like this guy was super well known about,
Right. Yeah, till after he died.
or like the meme preceded his actual work. Sick website. I like this 3D effect thing.
Yeah. What's this?
When I
Oh, is
die,
this
all
for
the money's
his-
going to go back to artists.
Yeah, his foundation.
Okay, that's gonna answer your question, clown boy. Shut up.
Oliver's vision. See, this is why when Eli brought it up, I said that green guy, because that's like the only
Oh.
picture I had seen of him.
Okay.
So I've set up a foundation. It's called Dr. Oliver Tree's Art Grants for Baby Geniuses. Hopefully it'll
Oh,
last for like 100
think you're
years and
about-
people can...
Dr. Oliver?
Oh, I think he's the same. I think he's a doctor in the same way Dr. Phil is a doctor.
Yeah. Hey! Monty.
And we have cats also. So just that happens. You're still muted. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. There you go.
There. How about now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Fat ass Monty, man. He couldn't get through the fucking cord.
Well, that's obviously the only way he could possibly go.
Yeah. All the way. They probably had enough of his bipolar brain. I'm not making fun. Just, yeah, maybe.
This is very, like, overstimulation brain. Like, it's not so much that any of it is good or entertaining. It's just so much to process all at once that you can't look away.
So, how? So he just started this year.
Well, I go back to that video and play through that. Because I think he was about to say, when I die, this is what I want to happen.
Oh. Motherfucker. There we go.
It's going to be in the Simpsons
Also donate,
episode.
if you guys want to donate to Dr. Oliver Tree's art grants for baby geniuses, you can do that. I want it to go to the actual physical making of art. So you're not allowed to with the money. You're not allowed to go to education and school for the money. You're allowed to physically hire people to help produce stuff. You're allowed to rent gear and equipment to make things. You're allowed to...
Sorry again.
When I die, all the money is going to go back to artists. So I've set up a foundation. It's called Dr. Oliver Tree's Art Grants for Baby Geniuses. Hopefully it will last for like 100 years and people can also donate. If you guys want to donate to Dr. Oliver Tree's Art Grants for Baby Geniuses, you can do that. I want it to go to the actual physical making of art. So you're not allowed to buy equipment with the money. You're not allowed to go to education and school for the money. You're allowed to physically hire people to help produce stuff. You're allowed to rent gear and equipment to make things. You're allowed to use the budget.
You started
to
a record
physically
label.
produce stuff. But that's the belief for me. And I have basically a committee that I've set up when I pass it, and I plan to do it while I'm alive. Where basically everyone will vote on who the money goes to each year and a few different people, and it will be in the spirit of the Oliver Tree Project. So collaborators I made music or film or art with when I was alive will get to make the decision of where the money goes.
Huh.
Okay. So you started a record label.
Yeah.
You started a crowd-funded record label.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have an issue with helping artists make their art, but let's... very confused about this guy's whole fucking angle here.
Yeah. Oh, some people will say he's got the eyes over here. Got the eyes.
Ah, shit. She can see stuff. Eyes work.
You can help support the foundation by donating. Well, of course, that's the only way you can help. Give your money. Of course.
Yeah. Give me your money.
They will contribute to the funding available for future creative art projects. So my question is, how do we know? Because it says here, applications, requirements, grant amounts, submission dates, and eligibility details will be announced soon. So they never got announced, like who's really getting the money?
I would hope. Well, see, you started another record label. Even if I try to defend it that way, I would hope it would all go into an account and then be divvied up as it needs to be. But then the record label just has an account and divvies it up as it needs to be. If he was alive, this would have just turned into his own independent record label.
Okay, hold on. What does that say? Fuck.
I don't know. I'm old and I can't read print that small.
Says the organization is in the process of applying for recognition as a tax-exempt charitable organization under the Section 501c3 of the Internal Revenue Code. If the
Okay, yeah.
IRS determined that the organization is tax exempt, contribute
So they're in the
contributions will-
process of becoming an actual like not-for-profit charity,
Okay.
which smart angle. Like if if I started a record label, I would want to be able to write that off on my taxes.
Right. Right.
And if
Come
I
on.
and if all of my discography was owned by a record label and then I mysteriously disappeared, I could have my estate get an attorney and fight for that entire discography, which I could then re-release on my tax written off record label. If I was gonna, fake my own death and disappear to help my career. If I was gonna do something like that, that's how I could do it.
Right. And this all started this year, so I mean, if you were going to stage an event like losing your life, like maybe he didn't want to get in trouble with the IRS, whatever, but
A lot of artists don't pay their taxes. Turns out the label doesn't pay your taxes. So,
but he did travel everywhere. Damn, I think he staged it. That's still where I'm at.
yeah, that's where my mind goes is like publicity stunt, staged. Like, I don't.
Because, like, whose bank account, by the way, is all. They're going to go live on their YouTube channel, they said, right? So, it's
they say that?
monetized. Yeah. Well, they said they're going to go live.
Oh, yeah, for his funeral or his,
Yeah.
whatever
So-
they're going to call it.
You're paying for tickets to go to the funeral, and then I bet you comments are going to be turned to, like, super chats or subscribe or
Subscribers only mode or fucking
something.
off all the way.
members. Yeah, members.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I genuinely have an issue with that part of it. What do you mean you're going to pay-per-view this man's funeral? If he is really dead, and I'm sitting here talking about how he faked his own death, who am I to talk about being respectful? But if he is really dead and you are really putting this person to rest, is it not disrespectful to live stream that and fucking charge for tickets?
You would think. Yeah, I'm going to be watching that live. I want to watch the members, the super chats, everything, because well, you did make a good point. Maybe the record company owns the channel, maybe, or maybe
They do, I'm almost certain.
yeah.
Probably. If he signed over his rights like that to where it's not even like he could quit the record company and still release his music. He doesn't own his music. So why would he own his social medias?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, even Don Wells doesn't own his YouTube, so
Yeah, that's like a very common business tactic, I guess. But basically,
I
it's
hate that.
you don't sign a contract that this label is going to give you millions of dollars. You sign a contract that this label owns your image and likeness. So like they can effectively a few years ago when Bam fucking flew off the rails and got fired from Jackass and was running around getting arrested and shit, there was Bam Margera official Instagram account with the little check mark that was official, that was ran by like Paramount Studios or someone. And then there was Captain Creme Brulee, which was Bam's personal real Instagram. And the Bam Margera official that was ran by somebody, not him, was still posting pictures of him as if like look at Bam on his Instagram.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. Oliver Tree's official YouTube channel is owned by the artist himself, Oliver Tree Nickel, in collaboration with his record labels, primarily Atlantic Records, and his own imprint, Alien Boy. Well, the master recordings and copyrights for much of his commercial music are owned by the record label. Oliver Tree retains ownership and creative control over his channel. So yeah, you're right. They let him post on it.
You can do whatever you want. That's literally word for word the same deal ICP got in the 90s, where they were like, no, you do your thing. We know we're Disney, but you do your thing, but we own it.
Damn. Yeah. You would hate, yeah, because they are running everything, but I mean, kind of feels like they were done.
Well,
Done with him, though.
That's just all music labels in general. I can at least respect his hustle that he started his own label and he did it himself, but that's just like I was just thinking of another really good example and I forgot it.
I hate that.
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back to me.
It will. So he's asking for handouts for a stage funeral. Well, we can't say it was a stage. Well, I feel like it was a stage. It's my opinion it's a stage funeral, but I mean...
I'm not going to go out on a limb and state that as a fact, but if we're playing into the conspiracy that he did this as a PR stunt, then yeah, they're asking for a donation. Either way, they're asking for a donation for a pay-per-view funeral. So whether he actually died or not, that's... I don't know. I guess it's a moral question, really, but seems weird to me.
Yeah. New York Times.
The death nobody thought was real. See? We're not the only ones saying this.
Brazilian house. Okay, so this happened...
Yeah, it was over Rio de Janeiro, I think. Fuck. Into a car lot? That sucks.
What the... What am
Get your
I...
gold. Gold is worth money again.
Shit.
See, even the news, I assume, is saying believed to have died. Which this is probably a video from the... Yeah, June 10th, from like the day... Wait. This has to be another video.
What the hell?
I think this video of him alive is from June 10th.
Yeah. Trey's name was on the flight manifest, according to Associated Press and police official who spoke on the condition of anonymity.
Okay. New theory.
Yeah.
Car lot was doing an insurance scam.
I was just thinking that. Because, like...
They're getting paid out for like 30 cars.
And... If
Hi.
Casey said hi.
Why don't you grab my tits like that, Mark?
I'll ask him when he comes back down. Hey, Karen. Um, so if you wanted to off yourself and stage it, why not also make it into an insurance scam and get paid out as well? So you have money to be out hiding.
Well, I don't know if I guess he could have planned a deal with the car dealership. I don't know how Oliver Tree would be paid out for that. Although, normally, this is also creepy. This episode is a lot of why you should never sign to a record label. Most record labels will take out gigantic life insurance policies on their artists.
I didn't even think about that. Did Oliver Tree have life insurance?
Oh yeah, I
No
was gonna.
confirmed public record of Oliver Tree holding life insurance policy.
Why didn't you have life insurance?
You do travel a lot.
I mean, I don't know. It's not that weird to have life insurance. I feel like I know a lot of normal people who just have it.
His state's residuals and fund of Art Grant Foundation. Opting to instead have his estate residuals fund. So all his residuals from his music, everything is going to go into his foundation. And I don't trust a lot of foundations, just going to be honest.
Yeah, I genuinely hope that's what's happening. That's really cool. But yeah, a lot of this stuff just ends up being fucking money laundering operations.
Mm-hmm.
But also, will you look up how often helicopters crash in Brazil?
Yeah.
Because I know that's more like people kind of use helicopters like taxis in Brazil. I know that's a thing.
Oh,
But how often do they crash?
it's thinking.
Uh-huh.
It's thinking. It literally is thinking.
So not often if you have to
It
think about it
says,
now.
just keep saying thinking. Thinking. Or Google conspiracy, trying to figure out what to push to us all.
Yeah, right? What do you mean helicopters are the safest way to fly?
Casey said, why you don't grab his tits like that?
Oh, you kinky son of a bitch.
That was the right answer.
Oh, here we go. Helicopter crashes in Brazil occur at an average of about 20 to 25 accidents per year.
Okay. Okay. So not like a lot, but like it happens. It's not completely weird.
Okay, their historical database shows that 211 helicopter accidents occurred over a 10-year period, averaging to 21 per year.
Okay.
But
All right. Yeah, I was curious if this like is helicopter crashes also a freak accident, but I guess if it happens, yeah, I guess if it happens that often, it's not like a crazy. I mean, it's crazy that it happened, but it's not like a weird thing.
right. And if they use them for travel that much, like you're saying, is that really a lot?
No, that's higher and lower than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
20 times a year seems like a lot, but I'm almost sure I'm right about this. I think they have like the yellow taxi service in New York, but it's helicopters in Brazil. I think that's like an actual mode of commuting.
Well, That is actually very low because in the United States has the highest number of helicopter crashes, and that average roughly between 100 to 130 a year.
Huh. Okay, so it happens way less in Brazil then. I guess the point I'm trying to get at here is how extravagant are they trying to make this story? If it's a crazy air crash that, like, oh my God, we've never seen anything like this, that leads me to believe more the theory that this is a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Also, why does it make sense that America crashes like 5 times more helicopters than the rest of the world? That just,
Yeah.
Of course we do.
Where is... There we go. And Rasta was saying she wants to see the body, but I don't think they show it. Because there was nothing left. He,
Yeah,
what's it called? Combusted or something?
cremated is what it would be called.
Yeah.
He was damaged beyond recognition.
Yeah. Bros
Yeah,
be
I
selling
haven't-
their soul.
Now that you mention it, I actually haven't seen anything about like the condition they found him in.
Let's see.
Ethiopia is known for the best safe flight in the whole country, and somehow that also makes sense. Somehow Ethiopia having great pilots checks out.
Carbonized.
Carbonite. Oh, ooh. So he was charred, essentially.
Yeah, I like this chick here. She's a mortician.
But America's supposed to be a lot more advanced. No, we just have more expensive shit. That's all that is. Not that we're any better at using our technology. We just have expensive shit.
We definitely gotta have a Palm Beach Pete show one night.
Yeah. I don't know a lot about him either, except for he's Jeffrey Epstein, clearly.
He's blocked me and unblocked me and blocked me again.
Nice.
All I did was ask to see his wiener.
Well, fucking lame. That guy doesn't like the party.
Right. Mark thought it was funny, but he did not. And that's because, it's said to say he has an egg-shaped wiener. So, can you surgically fix that? Maybe. I don't know.
Rolling pin situation, maybe?
Okay, here we go. I found...
Bet you guys didn't think you were going to learn about Palm Beach Pete's wiener tonight, but here we are. You know?
Allegedly, maybe, in my opinion.
Were killed in a helicopter crash in Brazil after 2 helicopters collided mid-air. In the days following
That's
the
actual
crash,
footage of it.
headlines everywhere began using one
And really quick, guys, I do really like this channel. As you can see, I'm sub Lauren the Mortician. She's
That
got some
sounds
really
familiar.
good stuff. Yeah?
I feel like I've come across her somewhere.
She's got some
Makes
good
sense.
Jeffrey
I'm into-
Epstein stuff.
I'm into weird shit, man.
Yeah. Carbonized. Okay.
particular word to describe what happened to some of the victims. Carbonized. Hi, my name is Lauren the Mortician. Yes, a real
Hi.
mortician. I've seen a lot of death in my career, including caring for severely burned and charred individuals. And unfortunately, no, the smell never leaves you. It still lives rent-free in my nostrils. It haunts me.
Yeah.
So when I saw those headlines, I knew exactly what they were trying to say. But judging by my DMs, a lot of people didn't. didn't. Lauren, what does carbonized mean? Did they turn to ashes? Is that the
Have you
same
ever
thing as
ate
cremation?
at like a barbecue place?
No, hold on.
Are you hitting on Mark too? Nice.
Christopher Lee from Lord of the Rings.
Was death instant? Could they have jumped? So, class is in session, fellow mortals, because today we're going to talk about what actually happens to the human body in a helicopter crash, what investigators look for, and what it really means when the media says a body was carbonized. So, without further ado,
Well, she's using air quotes, so it must not be true. Unless she's like Joey from Friends.
cue
Well-
the intro.
If she explains this in the way I think she's going to, it's not. Yeah.
Epstein is in Israel. Well, she has really good video like looking at the pictures of Epstein's body and stuff, and she says this is not the same guy. So I believe her. Look at her. I believe her. Oh, that
Clearly
bitch.
Source of vast knowledge. You can tell because she has glasses.
Yeah.
No, on the morning of June 14th, 2026, musician Oliver Tree woke up in Rio, Brazil, in the middle of what had already been an incredible world tour. The 32-year-old singer, known for songs like Life Goes On and Miss You, had recently performed in South America and was continuing his travels through Brazil with friends and collaborators. That morning, Oliver, Argentine creator Gaspar Gaspi Prim, music producer Lucas Brito Chavez, director Lucas Vignali, and pilot Alexandre Souza boarded a helicopter in Rio.
I don't know who any of them are, so like, huh.
At the same time, a second helicopter, piloted by Charles Marcelac, was also in the air over the city. What happened next unfolded in a matter of seconds. According to authorities, the two helicopters collided mid-air over Rio before crashing to the ground. One of the aircraft slammed into the parking lot of a car dealership, erupting into flames on impact.
What is the
responders rushed to the
likelihood
scene,
of
but there were
that?
no survivors. As news of the crash spread,
I don't
videos
know.
and
I
eyewitnesses
need to just Google that for a second, because what? I didn't remember there was a second helicopter.
No, yeah. That's why I was saying, like, how often does this happen in Brazil? But as we just established, even them, like, crash landing, it sounds like, doesn't happen super often. Which also, how do you run into another helicopter in the sky?
That's what I'm saying.
Do we not just, like, pull the joystick left and then not hit the other guy in the helicopter?
Helicopters colliding in midair are incredibly rare. Because the open sky is vast, mid-air collisions typically happen only when multiple aircrafts are bottlenecked into the same specific area, and they were not. High traffic hubs,
Yeah, I
mission
guess.
clustering, blind spots. Well,
I
what?
guess it would depend on the flight pattern, but even then,
You can see
it makes more sense if you're thinking about airplanes taking off and landing from an airport. I can kind of see getting in each other's way and like that getting clustered. But again, like you're in a fucking helicopter. You can move in all three dimensions. You just go up or down or left or right or anywhere but where you're going.
right?
Accounts began circulating online. Some witnesses described hearing a loud explosion before seeing debris raining from the sky. Others reported seeing what appeared to be a person either jump from or be ejected from one of the helicopters moments before impact. Investigators have not publicly confirmed exactly what happened in those final moments. And honestly, when tragedies like this happen, they leave behind a whole lot of unanswered questions. Almost immediately, investigators begin the painstaking work of body recovery and trying to determine exactly how each victim died. But just as importantly, they have to
A
determine
helicopter crash.
Right.
The gravity.
who each victim was. And if you've been keeping up with the headlines surrounding this crash, reports allege that some of the bodies were so severely damaged and carbonized that investigators could not visually identify who was who. Instead, forensic teams reportedly had to contact family members and request dental records to.
Huh.
Anybody else find it fishy that we never got a picture of Bin Laden? They just put him in a box and shoved him in the ocean real quick?
Oh, I've seen some shit where people think he's still alive and he escaped.
Isn't it weird how the bodies were so badly damaged we can't totally ID the man who just left his record label?
Yeah.
Isn't that a strange thing that happened?
Somebody jumping from it before.
Which, again, to devil's advocate myself here, that could, like, if you're in a tailspin going down in a helicopter, you could be thrown out of that.
Yeah.
Okay. But also, yeah, one guy, if all of the people were alive and had the opportunity to get out, like, wouldn't you?
Yeah. He's very badass. Then Gandalf. Rasta.
Help confirm identities. But wait, Lauren, let's back up a second. What does carbonized even mean? I'm so glad you asked, class. Let's discuss. Quick side note. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that somewhere in some newsroom, a group of editors had to sit around and decide, okay, how are we going to describe these remains? Burned? Nah. Charred? Nah, that's too harsh. Ah, yes. Carbonized. That's the one. That's the word of the day. Which honestly, as a mortician, I find fascinating because that's not exactly a word most people use in everyday conversation. I suppose it's a bit kinder and certainly more clinical than saying the bodies were severely burned or charred. Makes you sound smarter, I guess. So what does it actually mean when a body is described as carbonized? Despite what social media might have you believe, carbonized does not mean that a person was reduced to ashes like we get back after cremation. So what exactly is happening to the body? Well, let's put on our imaginary lab coats because we're about to science. The human body is made up roughly of 60% water, which means our bodies don't just instantly burst into flames and disappear like we're extras in an action movie. It actually takes an incredible amount of heat and often time to significantly damage human remains.
Ghost Rider isn't real?
Oh, man.
My life is a lie.
As the body is exposed to extreme heat, the water inside the tissues begins to evaporate. Fat can melt and burn. Soft tissues become dehydrated, blackened, and brittle. Honestly, and I hate to compare a human body to a marshmallow, but it's not entirely unlike leaving a marshmallow over a campsite for way too long. First, it browns, then it blackens. Eventually, what's left behind is dry, black, charred material. The same basic thing is happening here, just on a much larger and far more complex scale. Again, please do not go home and roast marshmallows while thinking about this video. Or do.
I'm gonna, though.
Your mom. But this thing is exactly what I talk about all the time when people ask me how long it takes to cremate a body. People are often surprised to learn that cremation can take hours because the human body is incredibly resilient. The more mass a person has, how much they weigh, the longer that process can take because there is simply more tissue and more water that needs to be reduced. And despite how severe...
He was kind of chubby.
Based on what I know about cremation, that don't say things when you look like this. Based on what I know about cremation, he would have left essentially a puddle of fat. Like she was saying, it kind of melts off.
Yeah. Where's their ID? They didn't have their wallets in their pocket? Yeah, because you see like a bunch of papers, everything, but I guess.
Well, if we believe that the bodies were carbonized, then, I mean, wouldn't that melt a little plastic ID card?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what happened, but like, if I'm supposed to believe that this was able to cook people, probably incinerated their wallets.
Yeah. I suppose that would be
This
true.
level of heat damage can be.
But then again-
the body often still
They found the dude's passport in 9/11, so
Oh shit.
if I'm supposed to believe that, then the fire wouldn't burn up their plastic ID card. What conspiracy do I believe here?
Right? Wait, do you think it was bombs?
Well, I'm sure there was structural detonations underneath the bodies of the cars in the car lot. Oh, thank you, LNC. Yeah, it's good to see you again. It's been
Could be.
a while. It's been a while since I've been doing this too, so that's partially my fault.
leaves investigators clues because biology is always gonna biology. But here's where things get really interesting.
Oh.
Just because a body is found in a carbonized state doesn't actually tell investigators how that person died. In fact, you're never going to see carbonized listed as the cause of death on a death certificate. Carbonization simply describes the condition of the body. Investigators still have to answer two very important questions. What was the cause of death and what was the manner of death? Because yes, cause and manner of death are two completely different things, and I swear half of my job is explaining that to people. But don't think I don't like doing it. I love talking about death. Anyways, in a case like this, investigators need to determine whether the victims died from the impact itself, the fire, or a combination of both. And believe it or not, the body often leaves behind clues, even in a carbonized state. For example, if investigators find soot inside the airway or the lungs, that can suggest the person was still breathing while the fire was occurring. They may also look for physical evidence of smoke inhalation or test the blood for carbon monoxide levels. On the other hand, if there is no soot in the airway and no significant carbon monoxide present, that may suggest the person had already died before the fire ever started. And one of the most famous examples of this comes from Paul Walker. Yes, that Paul Walker. When he died in that devastating car crash in 2013, one of the questions investigators had to answer was, did he die from the crash itself, the fire, or both? During his autopsy, investigators reportedly found a small amount of soot within his airway, as well as elevated levels of carbon monoxide in his blood. And from a forensic standpoint, that's incredibly important. Carbon monoxide is produced during a fire. If a person is still alive and breathing while a fire is occurring, they can inhale smoke, soot, and carbon monoxide. That carbon monoxide that
So they're not answering that though about him.
Yeah, so what? Like, that's all great, but what was there carbon monoxide in his system, or what's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we haven't got to the end either, but I feel like you're just explaining to me what that is more than how that applies to Oliver Tree and the rest of the people, I would assume, in that crash.
It looks like it's still being investigated.
and enters the bloodstream through the lungs, leaving evidence behind for investigators. In Paul Walker's case, those findings suggested that he was likely still alive.
Mark! Someone's knocking on the door.
At least briefly after the initial crash, and inhaled products of combustion from the fire. This is why, after major disasters involving fire, forensic pathologists don't just look at what happened to the outside of the body. They look for clues hidden inside the body as well. Because even after death, the body still tells a story. You just have to know how to listen. I know there is somebody watching this right now thinking, Lauren, that is incredibly morbid. If we literally watched the crash happen on video, why on earth do investigators need to know whether someone was still alive afterward? And honestly, that's a fair question. The answer is because forensic investigations aren't just about satisfying our morbid curiosity. They're about finding the truth, determining whether someone died from the impact, the fire, smoke inhalation, or a combination of all.
The investigations should be about finding the truth, but unfortunately, they're about YouTube views.
Right? How did they know if it's a man or a woman? It looks like they're still investigating it. Ongoing investigation. Local authorities and the Civil Aviation Agency opened an investigation into the cause of the midair collision. Because, yeah, it's not saying...
Okay.
Just saying that he was... whatever, combusted or whatever.
3 can have enormous implications for crash investigators.
Which I feel like they wanted us to take that and run with it, because most people, like she said, we thought that, oh, okay, he's just basically ash.
Well, right. That kind of feels like, yeah, sorry, we don't have any pictures to show you. Quit looking for it.
And done and over with. What's next, you know?
Yep. Oops, that guy's gone. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Regulations, insurance claims, and even future aircraft designs. For example, if investigators determine that victims survived the initial impact but later died from fire or smoke inhalation, that could lead to changes in the suppression systems, emergency exits, seat design, fuel tank placement, or evacuation procedures. The overall goal is to learn from tragedy in hopes of preventing
Why would
future
a helicopter
tragedies.
crash
And for families
affect plane fire safety?
But can they still get DNA? I think, because she was talking about you can still test their blood.
I would assume so. I think you pretty much have to be, like, fully cremated before DNA is destroyed.
Yeah.
those answers can matter too. As a mortician, I can tell you that families often desperately want to know what their loved one's final moments were like. Did they suffer? Was it instant? Were they aware of what was happening to them? While forensic science can't answer every question, it can sometimes provide families with a measure of peace. Because at the end of the day, death investigations aren't just about the dead, they're about the living too. So if you take away one thing from today's video, let it be this. When investigators say a body was carbonized, they are not saying the body magically turned to ashes. They're saying the body was exposed to such extreme heat that the tissues became severely burned, charred, and in some cases unrecognizable. In today's case, they were unrecognizable. Carbonization is not a cause of death, it's a description of the condition of the body. And even after devastating tragedies like this one, the human body often leaves behind far more clues than people realize. Death, as always, leaves a trail. You just have to know where to look. If you enjoyed this little talk,
I mean, yeah, she said the word right there. Oh, look, they're unrecognizable. So now we can never fully confirm whether or not that was him.
Interesting. Seems like these investigators these days are more worried about how many views and subscribers they are going to get and monetized. Yeah, or how they look. Yeah, in the public eye, whatever.
Or just, I have to be right. Fucking I talked about something, so now God forbid you say something different.
Do you want me to pull up the Pizzagate video part of it?
Yeah, we can get into that too. I was just going to say this whole 2 hours has only made me believe more that this isn't real. I don't want to say it's not real, because then people are going to be like, people died, you fucking asshole. But, like, I think Oliver Tree faked his death.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Well, and the Pizzagate video, I mean, I guess we don't have to play it because that's the industry taking him out. And I honestly don't. Well, there are certain situations I think that happened, but
we can play it, though, just to see, like, what the narrative is going on around this case.
Yeah.
Because, again, I kind of said this at the beginning, but if you weren't here or if you forgot because I've been rambling, part of this is, like, this is the kind of shit that makes actual conspiracy theories hard to believe. Like, if somebody fakes their own death and does this kind of shit and gets everybody talking about how, oh, the record label assassinated him, blah, 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 then when you have actual conspiracies like MK Ultra, people are just going to be like, oh, yeah, but, like, it's the same thing as that Oliver Tree thing. So I feel like almost whatever. Quit worrying about being polite. I feel like if you look at this in a bigger picture than just Oliver Tree, this is one of those topics where it can slide out of control really fast and we can just end up somewhere fucking crazy, which is why I've been like tying shit into 9/11 all night just to kind of show like, look how easy it is from getting to one point to another. I can go from this man died in a helicopter crash to why 9/11 was a hoax in like 2 sentences.
So there's a couple.
¿Cómo identificar a Mr. Pizza? Si un adulto te dice, esto es nuestro secreto, no le digas a tus padres, eres muy maduro para tu edad.
Eso suena a Mr. Pizza.
O si Mr. Pizza te ofrece dulces, tarjetas de Roblox,
I don't
o si un
speak
adulto te invita a su
Spanish.
casa.
Roblox. I thought that was just him, dude. What the fuck?
I don't know what that was. Is there not like a actual video about it? I don't know this theory. What's even supposed to be?
They're trying to say he was outing Pizzagate before he died, which is like, okay. Like,
Why?
because of
That's
these videos.
old news.
Yeah.
No te asustes. ¿Alguna vez has probado los dulces? Oh, no. Policía.
What do you want, amigo?
Mr. Pizza le está dando dulces a mi amiga Katie.
It's all in.
What kind of pizza?
¿Qué?
Pineapple? Margarita?
No.
Broccoli jalapeno popper anchovy deluxe?
¿Eso existe?
Oh yeah, you gotta try it. Pepperoni?
Sí.
That's the worst kind of pizza.
¿Quieres más?
Sí, sí.
Quiero más en mi casa.
So fucking weird.
Yeah, again, it's the pick me girl of being edgy. It's a guy
Yeah.
that's like just trying to be edgy because that's cool.
Yeah.
Pepperoni is the worst kind of pizza, knowing that's gonna offend fucking everybody.
Well, she said kid pizza, so.
Ah, yeah, okay. Clearly linked to. We found Summer Wells.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got
What do you
some
want me
rolls.
to like? I'm never allowed to use a slice of pizza in a skateboard logo because Pizzagate. Like,
Yeah, this is really weird. I don't like what. So what is this? He's trying to tell us.
so the conspiracy is he was outing Pizzagate, and that's why they assassinated him.
Yeah.
Can we just kind of play through this?
We're gonna do this one.
Yeah. What was Oliver Tree telling us with his pizza skit?
Yeah.
I don't know that he's fucking mentally disturbed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Breakthrough formula.
That he has night
Speaking out
terrors.
against their management after becoming massive. We all heard the tragic news about Oliver Tree, another young artist gone too soon. Over the last few days, I have been seeing a lot of his older posts from before any of this happened, and one of them completely caught me off guard. When I saw this skit right here, my jaw dropped. Oliver Tree had a recurring skit depicting a man wearing a pizza costume. What he said during these skits is even more bizarre. He did these skits multiple times, with the last one being from not that long back. Today, we're gonna go through these strange videos in order to shine a spotlight on the message he was trying to spread with these skits. Recently, we looked at Oliver Tree's video where he detailed the disagreement he was having with his record label. We discussed how Oliver was one of many artists who ended up speaking out against their management after becoming massive. Just yesterday, I found another clip where Oliver was discussing this issue once more. He made it clear that he was not on good terms with his record label.
I'm in
Wanted
on
to
it.
ensure we understood that.
I left my record label, let's talk about it. After making tens of millions of dollars over 8 years for Atlantic Records, they no longer want to support my art because I'm not making songs for TikTok.
How many times is he gonna do this bit though? Jesus.
Well, I mean, this isn't a bit. This is a lifestyle.
Right.
And I've been dedicating my
bitching
entire
about
life
his
to making
record
art. I never
label?
got into this to make TikTok songs. I know the effects of TikTok. I've had multiple songs that connected there, but that's not why I got into making art. Over the last 2.5 years, I traveled 82 countries and recorded this album on all 7 continents. These are the types of projects that charge me as an artist. This is why I got into it in the first place. And just because I'm not making songs for TikTok means that the label doesn't want to support the vision. Well, guess what? I don't give a shit. And after you guys have joined together in tens of thousands and sent messages to the label, we have officially reached a negotiation over the past course of a week. My team has got the label to agree to release Love You Madly, Hate You Badly on my personal imprint, Alien Boy Records. You guys, I want to thank you from the bottom of...
minute. Are you telling me, sir, guy who had a contract with a record label had to do some contract negotiation? That's fucking never been done in the history of contracts. That's
Never.
insane.
You can't say wait a minute and be like, and not say, who are you?
That's Violent J's cousin, Silent May.
Silent May.
My heart, this music is finally going to see...
This is crucial because it establishes that Oliver Tree was using his social media to get his thoughts across to his fans and supporters about important moments in his life or things that bothered him. When he faced problems with his label, he went straight to his socials to address it. This is where he sends his message to the world, and this is what makes this video so much more interesting. If we already know he was using his account to communicate directly with his fans, then these clips might also be doing that. Now, I want to tell you why I decided to cover Oliver Tree, because it's an interesting story. The other day, I was in the middle of working on the video I just dropped on 50 Cent. When my wife told me the news about what happened to Oliver Tree. I honestly did not believe her. I told her I had seen an Instagram video of him just a short time before. She showed me the article, I looked it up, and saw the headlines, and confirmed it was true. At that moment, I went back to finishing my 50 Cent project. Later that day, I posted a reel on Instagram, and out of nowhere, this video of Oliver Tree.
I don't give a shit about your 50 Cent video. I clicked on your Oliver Tree video. God. This is okay.
When I heard what he said, I couldn't believe it. I showed my wife, and he wanted everyone to know this. While the videos seem a little hazy and weird, they appear to tell us something Oliver Tree wanted us to be aware of. All of these clips showed Oliver and this woman essentially talking about someone they called Mr. Pizza.
Identificar a Mr. Pizza. Si un adulto te dice, esto es nuestro secreto, no le digas a tus padres, eres muy maduro para tu edad.
Eso suena a Mr. Pizza.
Tell your parents and make sure it's for your age? What? This is weird.
Yeah, what's the kid?
It's just playing into it like you said earlier, though.
Well, and also, are we now, like, are we selling magic mushroom pizza? What? Most pizza is age appropriate for children. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, he's just fucking, he's trolling.
I think that's what a lot of this is. He's an industry troll. Like a troll paid by the industry.
Let's do, okay.
Also, to the point a little bit, yeah, to the point we made a little bit ago, you type in Oliver Tree Antarctica, and there's nothing about this documentary he did.
Right.
It's all people talking about the documentary he did. So, like, how well did that actually do?
Yeah. Yeah, not good. Once you mentioned it, I was like, yeah.
Theory of why Oliver Tree was killed was because he was gonna release a documentary about Antarctica. Oh! Do you know about that?
I didn't know he was releasing a doc.
See, that's the thing. Like, people don't take him serious. So he was on an interview, and he was like, yo, I was in Antarctica playing a gig for like 20 people.
No
the
shit,
real
people
theory,
don't take
the
him
real
serious.
theory.
Shit, sorry. I want to find... There was a clip, or maybe this? Okay.
I'm so sick of the government hiding what's really going on here in Antarctica. And without the proper military support, I can't go deeper into this because this is NATO territory. In the document, we've got multiple cameras here so that we can try to get this footage and upload this to the internet where everyone can witness this for free. We don't have to hide this. This is what's going on. alien bases that go underwater, where you have orbs, you have UFOs, you have UAPs, you have so many different types of vehicles, but this is what keeps me. As much as I love it, I feel like maybe I've hit a threshold. I'm so sick of the government hiding what's really going on here.
See, this is, again...
And without the proper military support, I can't...
Yeah.
Again, this is setting the tone of, oh, I'm talking about the things I'm not allowed to talk about. Oh, I'm doing the thing. Like, everything he was doing for seemingly years leading up to this is all setting the tone of, ooh, something spooky's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, and like so much of his stuff. Where can I...
Like, this almost feels like his whole... It's so meta at this point, but it feels like his whole shtick was to be the guy getting fucked over by the industry. But that's literally everyone, so that's a weird shtick.
What's the word? He predicted. Oliver Tree
predicted, rehearsed, you know.
Let's see. What's this one?
This was how Oliver Tree predicted his death.
When I was 13, my cousin Wayne got brain dead and died. After that moment, I was like, I could die at any time.
American singer-songwriter Oliver Tree is killed in a helicopter collision in Brazil.
When I die, people will finally appreciate my stupid fucking videos.
There you go, dude. Way to just come out and say it. I don't feel like I'm doing good enough in my career, so I need something to make people appreciate my videos.
Bingo.
Just tell us, bro.
Yeah.
Songs when I'm not there anymore.
This was how Oliver Tree predicted his death.
When I was 13, my cousin Wayne got brain dead.
He was just in a helicopter right there before.
Also, I don't know what his cousin getting brain dead had to do with any of it. He was like, I could die at any moment. Yeah. That's the thing about death. It just happens. See, that's the other thing, is I see all these conspiracy theory videos, but then none of them say anything.
Yeah.
They're just like, I don't know, the record label was mad at him. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I can't predict
if you're gonna do conspiracy, at least come up with a conspiracy, you know?
Yeah, that's not everyone's going in and out, in and out. That's not... 2 helicopters crashed. Okay, but... This is an actual footage.
Was there footage of it?
Rio de Janeiro, and this was one of them, according to fire officials.
Oh, shit!
All 6 people on board died. On the passenger list was American singer and comedian Oliver Tree, although the bodies of those killed in the crash have not yet been identified. Officials said an investigation is underway to determine the cause of the collision. Tree had performed in Buenos Aires, Argentina on June 4th and later posted a video showing him in a Brazilian neighborhood. Argentine streaming channel Blended said content creator Gaspar Prim Diaz, also known as Gaspi, was
I have a
also
question.
in one of the helicopters.
If 2 helicopters are colliding and clearly like these cars are all fucked up, is there not going to be like multiple explosions? None of these cars had gas in them. Like wouldn't there be like hella flames? Like
Well, it looks like that was a big fire, but
no footage of it.
Yeah, no footage of the giant fire at the car dealership.
Yeah.
Even if people didn't know what was going on, is that not something you would post to Instagram? Like, "Whoa!" Like, this is a very 9/11 heavy episode, but there's a bunch of famous pictures of just like random people taking photos. Like, you can see the smoke coming out of the tower, but people didn't know it was 9/11 yet, so they were like, "That's crazy! Get a picture."
Yeah, yeah.
Like none of that happened with this?
For real. Yeah, I haven't found any of it. Let me see if actually like
Depends on how much gas, and to be honest, I don't think they burned very long. Yeah. I guess Tammy would be the person to ask about that.
Right. Right.
Most car fires I go to, the car burns completely up.
This is the last video Oliver Tree.
Alright, let's just get.
This is the last video Oliver Tree ever posted. Less than 24 hours later, he was dead. The helicopter carrying the singer collided with another aircraft over Rio de Janeiro. The crash killed all 6 people on board. Oliver Tree was only 32 years old.
I feel like that wasn't big enough fire. That seemed pretty contained, in my opinion. But the helicopter's crashing down. I mean, what the fuck? That did happen. But I still don't believe it.
Yeah, I'm not denying there was a helicopter crash. None of this is adding up to me. None of this makes any sense. Even if it were an assassination, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. The only thing that makes sense to me is he wanted his shit to do better. He obviously felt, because he said what he said, right? What was it? Like, when I die, my music will finally be appreciated?
Hopefully people will appreciate my stupid videos.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, there's lots of him setting up. There's more subliminal messages of him staging his own death to just go live his life quietly now. And
well, now, after spending this long looking at his content, now I kind of understand why all of his fans immediately went, oh my God, it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
He's been setting the tone for that for a long time, it seems like, based on all of his content we watched.
He found where aliens were living. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know he was just trolling with that. Come on now. Because, like, I texted T Fabbles earlier. I'm like, if he got anything that's anything, the military would have docked his phone. They would have taken his phones and deleted it. And they have done that before to people. So who's Oliver Tree, who nobody knew till after his alleged death?
Yeah, if the military was genuinely worried about something he filmed, they wouldn't have let him say he was filming in Antarctica.
Right. Most of the fire looks like it was on a halo and not the cars it was burning around.
Okay. So basically just the helicopter fire itself got so hot, it was like melting and burning the shit around it. Which I guess I could see that, yeah.
Well, damn, I've fallen deeper into this rabbit hole. We're definitely going to have a part 2 to this.
I am interested now, knowing that they still haven't released any of the details about how or if he was found. I am interested to see where this story goes.
Right. Well, another good thing, of course, after we do our interviews, we got to get into the James Franco bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Franco was he hunting aliens now?
Yeah, I just feel like it's a good leeway.
Franco started a weird YouTube channel where he's like having a psychotic break or some shit. Yeah, we're definitely looking into that.
It's so messed up. I am getting tired.
Like, you hear about James Franco and you're like, yeah, that's a weird guy. He does weird shit. But I looked at his YouTube channel for all of 3 minutes today and went, what the fuck is Franco doing drugs? What is happening?
It's so fucking weird. Like, either he's trying to do the worst acting of his whole life, or he's having
I
midlife
can't tell if
crisis.
this is a weird bit he's doing or like, uh, um, oh my god, one of the Blink 182 dudes is like super into ghost hunting now. I forget which one, but he's like super into paranormal to the point where even Blink 182 fans are like, yeah, he talks about it a lot. We just kind of deal with it now.
They don't look charred. The tires look blown out, but that happens with heat. Yeah.
Okay, maybe at some point we can, if there's ever any more footage released of the crash site, maybe we
Mhm.
could have Tammy on and she could look at it from like a fireman's perspective.
Heck yeah.
Because
Part
like
two with Tammy.
I don't know enough about how any of that works. I assume it would be a big fire if a bunch of cars were on fire, but I don't.
They don't look charred. Yeah. Well, I am beat, and I gotta open to close tomorrow, so I'm gonna hop off of here and try and find something to eat.
Yeah, that was really fun. I think we got through what we meant to get through. Definitely leave it in the comments if you want us to keep looking into this as more kind of comes out about it.
And also comment down below, and to the replay gang, comment down below what kind of questions you want to hear me ask Seafowls on Monday night. Yeah, Monday night.
Yeah, Monday evening around the same time.
Yep. That'd
Okay,
be perfect.
awesome. Yeah, I will be getting interviewed on my own channel, but no, it's going to be a lot of fun and probably tie a few things together for some of the newer viewers. I have a lot of firm stances on things, and I think my interview is going to shed some light on that.
Mm-hmm. And we'll shed light onto some projects I have in mind, and you'll understand a lot better. So I'm excited for that too. So make sure you're subbed up to everyone, because there's shit in the works. I'm going to hop in the chat. Thanks, Casey. This was fun.
Yeah, this is cool. I'm going to probably wrap up and get out of here pretty quick as well.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Sharon Seafowls, for a great "What the heck do y'all think" podcast. Yeah, we were gonna talk about there's a new conspiracy about Hulk Hogan's death, and I'm a sucker for anything wrestling, so we were gonna kind of get into that, and then I don't even remember what one of us sent something about Oliver Tree to the other one, and we were like, you know what? Let's do a podcast about that. So we kind of just threw it together. I actually learned a lot about Oliver Tree on this podcast, and I don't know. I smell something fishy for sure. I don't think I believe. It's going to make me sound like an asshole, but whatever. I don't believe he was important enough for a record label to want to assassinate him. So I just find that whole thing odd. And now that we've been watching this and I've seen him kind of set the tone for like, oh, look at all this taboo stuff I do. Wouldn't it be crazy if something happened to me? That feels like a very good setup for, oh my God, something happened to me. But feel free to leave your opinions down in the comments below. And thank you guys for joining this one. I had a lot of fun. I think I've been trying to be appropriate. I don't know if that's the right word. I'm not trying to be appropriate, but I've been trying to be a little bit more serious and respectful about a lot of the things we cover because it is very heavy and it is life or death. And these are real people we're talking about. But every now and again, it is fun to just have a good old fashioned conspiracy theory night. And I think this is one that's as time keeps going on and more details come out, I feel like this story is going to get fucking crazy. So I guess we might as well cover something more current instead of just old cold cases that haven't been solved yet. That's what a cold case is, C-Vals. This is how words work. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, hanging out. I appreciate everyone who enjoys this podcast and who's been supporting what we're doing here. I'll be honest, it's been better received than I thought it was going to be. I said I would be happy if the show does this well, and it's done better than I expected. So thank all of you for that. The show doesn't do as good as it does without the people watching it. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys all had fun on this wacky Saturday evening of CFALs just kind of blowing off some steam and letting my brain go wherever it wants to go. So yeah, thank you for all that. Like Cher said, the next podcast we'll be doing will be an interview. So if you're newer here, or maybe you just found this channel off this video today, excuse me, yeah, tune in on Monday for my life story, I guess. I don't even know what Cher is going to ask me or what we're going to be talking about, but yeah, you can learn a little bit about me. And then after that, sometime soonish, I would imagine, I will also be interviewing Cher. So those of you who may not know much about her can learn about her as well. And it'll be a fun time because this is a carnival and we have fun here. Right on. It was good to have chill vibes. Awesome. I'm happy you liked it. Rasta? Cher always calls you Rasta, but I see African Island Girl as the scream name. So either way, I appreciate you for being here. I'm happy you had fun. I am also Send in the Clowns, which is, there's no way Tammy knows this. That is a song off of ICP's latest album. It's literally called Send in the Clowns. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I am also going to go relax for the rest of my night. I hope you guys have a good Saturday evening. I hope you guys have a good Sunday if you're not at work. Even if you are at work, I hope you have a good day. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out and having fun. And as always, don't ever let anybody try to steal your voice. And don't ever let anybody try to use your story against you. And with that, I appreciate the shit out of every single one of you. Have a good night. And until the next one, much love and peace out, Carney Army.